coaching staff, head coach Michael Thompson, Andrew Murphy, assistant coach, and Kyle Swanek. Coach and general manager Greg Morrison. Please welcome the CFB Suffield Flag Party. Flag Party Commander Sergeant Steve Simpson. Holding the Canadian flag is Master Corporal Jamie McLaughlin. Holding the Canadian Ensign, Flag Corporal Alex Arsenault. Fans, would you please stand, remove your hats, and join Tracy Bitts in the singing of O Canada.
Oh Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all thy sons command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
And welcome to tonight's broadcast. Your Metasnap Mavericks are taking on the Regina RedSox here in Canada Day action. We'll be here for first pitch in about 3 minutes.
It did not say that on the script. it looks like a great night for a ball game. 29 degrees, mostly cloudy. Yeah. Plug your tunes back here. Can you do that for me?
I'm doing too many things at once, sorry. And our game is underway here tonight at Athletic Park. Starting pitcher for tonight's game, number 30, Tanner Helms.
First batter, number 16.
That one's hit. And that's going to be into center field. Underneath it's Salguero, and he's going to make the catch for the first out. And the Mavericks start off there, 1 pitch, 1 out. Like I was saying before, Tanner Helms in his 6th appearance of the season. 3rd game started.
No, I got no mic again. Now up. Number 13, Jordan Schultz.
1-0. That one swung on, evening up the count at 1-1. That one close to the outside, but not given. It's going to be 2-1. That one popped up. Looks like it's going to be into the infield, and underneath it is Kanjura. And he has it in its tracks for the second out. Stepping up to bat now for the Regina RedSox is Broderick Rocker. So far this season, having himself a pretty good time at the plate, batting .400. And the first pitch he sees is in there on the outside for a strike. That one's down. It's going to be a ball. 1-1. That one's down and away. Brings the count to 2-1 now. That one hit into center field, and Salguero with a nice diving grab for the third out.
Salguero making a great catch. No runs, no hits, no errors.
And the 1-2-3 batters sat down, and only 8 pitches from Tanner Helms. To lead us off here in the bottom of the first will be number 9, David Salguero. You're watching Medicine Mavericks Baseball. We'll be back right after this. we're back here for the bottom of the first inning. And to lead us off here for the MetaSnap Mavericks will be number 9, David Salguero. So far to this point, playing in his 4th game with the Mavericks, batting .375.
Number 9, David Salguero.
That one swung on.
Nothing's working again. There's no lights on. Nothing.
Salguero hits that one, and that one's going to be popped up into left field. That's caught out there for the first out. Up next is going to be number 15, Caleb Longley, having himself a great season at the plate, batting .388.
Number 15, Caleb Longley.
And Longley hits that one. It looks like it's getting into shallow center field. And under it is the shortstop, Junior Furman.
Number 8.
Has on 3 pitches. So far, they've retired 2.
Blake, roll it.
Roll it so far with the best batting average on the MetaSnap Mavericks, batting 402 to this point. As he takes the first pitch down the middle for a strike. And that one just a little inside there. It's going to be 1-1. That one on the inside, maybe raised up a bit. That one was right by the knees, but still good for a strike. Starting on the mound tonight for the Regina RedSox is number 6, Jordan Scott. Scott coming all the way to Regina, Saskatchewan from Atlanta, Georgia to play his summer baseball. And a roll, it swings at that one. That one's going into foul territory, but it's going to be out of play behind the Mavericks dugout, keeping himself alive at 1-2. And roll hits that one, and that's just foul. Down the third baseline. Just a little to the left there. Still keeping himself alive, fouling off the last 2. And Rowlett swung on for strike 3. And the 1-2-3 batter sat down for both teams now.
No runs.
Due up for the Regina RedSox here on the top of the second will be Aiden Campbell. I'm Person McDonald, and you're watching MetaSnap Mavericks Baseball. We'll be back right after this.
No runs. Why is this?
And to lead us off here in the top of the second inning is number 9, Aiden Campbell, having himself a pretty good time at the plate so far this season. 303 to this point as he takes the first pitch and fouls that one off just behind the grandstand. And the 0-1 from Helms. That one swung on and fouled in a very similar location. Look out, fans. That one's... Lucky fan's going to get that ball. Campbell coming to Regina, Saskatchewan from Wadsworth, Ohio to play his summer ball. And he swung on that one, and Chris Caffery easily plays that at third for the first out.
Tonight's beer batter, number 8.
Derek Slate.
Derek Slate. Tonight's beer batter brought to you by Budget Blinds. Call Dawn at Budget Blinds to book the best blind date in town.
And tonight's beer batter, Derek Slate, steps up to the plate. And he sees the first pitch. That was close there on the outside, but not given for a ball. Helms delivers the 1-0. That one swung on. Rock Jordan could have easily played that one at second and just got by him. And Derek Slade's going to reach first base on the error by Rock Jordan. And that brings up Junior Furman, also having himself a pretty good time at the plate so far this season, batting an even 300. And Helms checks Slate at first, but nothing doing there. I'm not controlling it.
More music?
Yeah, wait, yeah. Well, it's just more so the 2 seconds of playing and then it shut it off sort of thing.
In between everything?
Yeah.
That one swung on but fouled off just between Jackson Freed's legs.
So, like, there should be a song for everyone walking up, even though it's probably waiting just for fun. And then our guys get walk-up songs. But you can make them up tonight. As long as there's music playing, it's fine. God, those stairs, guys.
And check Slate again at first. But Slate's going to be back in there getting dirty. Helms delivers the 0-1 pitch. That one fouled off. Back behind the backstop.
Where's the one license plate?
Has himself with 2 consecutive fouls.
Get, foul balls. Isn't there one for foul balls, was there? Broken glass or something?
No, we got rid of it.
Okay.
Yeah, so no more for them. I'll get you the license plate back with that. Is this your first person? Yeah. Can you get Kimmy up there?
And that's going to be a ground out, or line out to Louis Canjura.
There you go. Get Kimmy up there.
Kimmy up here?
It's just that volume thing that's throwing me off.
You have to control everything from here.
That brings up to the plate Phil Langlois.
Now got it. Phil Langlois.
Helms checks. Delivers the 1-0. That one swung on into center field. Tracking back is Salguero, and he's going to get it at the warning track to retire Longley for the third out. Due up for the Medicine Mavericks in the bottom of the second inning is third baseman 31, Chris Caffery. You're watching Mavericks baseball. We'll be back right after this. And we're back here for the bottom of the second inning. Stepping up now is number 31, Chris Caffery. Having himself a pretty good season.
Chris Caffery.
That one a little high to Caffery. It's going to be ball one. And Caffery swung on. That's going to be foul out of play behind the Regina bullpen. And the 1-1 pitch from Scott. That one swung on it again. Fouled to the same spot. His swing just a little bit late on Scott's pitch. That one just a dribbler to the pitcher. And Jordan Scott's going to have Chris Caffery at first for the first out. And stepping up is number 4, Louis Canjura.
Number 4, Louis Canjura.
And the first pitch Canjura sees on the outside edge of the plate is in there for a strike. That one swung on, fouled straight back. Has himself an 0-2 count now. And Canjura strikes out. Sorry, I just took the mic off. Yeah.
Jordan.
And Rock Jordan takes a walk here with 2 outs. That brings up number 1, Chris Rodriguez.
Number one, Chris Rodriguez.
That one in there on Rodriguez for a looking strike. Rodriguez so far this season having an okay time at the plate, batting .260. And Rodriguez hits that one into shallow left center field, and it's just gonna get in there, and that's gonna bring Rock Jordan to third. Nice placed ball there, just out of reach of both outfielders and the shortstop. Closest to it was Justin Erlinson, but he just couldn't get it. Made the diving effort, but that's going to drop in for a single for Rodriguez.
Number 12.
And Frank Podkol steps up to plate.
Podkol. Frank Podkol.
And the first pitch to Podkol in there.
Okay, thanks. Ready?
That one swung on but fouled back. And Podkol has himself two strikes here with 2 out and runners at the corners. If you just tuned into our Medicine Mavericks baseball broadcast, we're in the bottom of the 2nd inning. No runs here and 1 hit for the Mavericks on 1 error and no hits for the Regina RedSox at this point. And Louis Canjera goes, and Frank Podkol hits that one deep center field, but Erlinson has it in his tracks for the 3rd out. The Mavericks strand 2 on 1 hit. Still 0-0 game going into the top of the 3rd. Due up for the Regina RedSox will be number 37, Griffin Keller. When we come back, you're watching Mavericks baseball. And number 37, Griffin Keller steps up to bat.
Number 37.
The DH tonight, batting .285 so far this season. And the first pitch he sees from Helms is a nice one on the outside. The 0-1. Helms delivers. That one grounded to Rock Jordan and plays that one nicely, throwing on to Blake Rowlett at first for the 1st out. And stepping up is Antonio Torres.
Antonio Torres.
And that first pitch to Torres, a nice one from Helms again. He's really picking that outside corner on the left-handed batters. That one right down the middle. Sorry, maybe a little on the inside, but still catches the zone. 0-2 now. Helms throwing 17 strikes so far. We're in the top of the third inning with 1 out. And he gets him on the inside, picking that bottom corner, Tanner Helms. With his first strikeout of the night. And top of the order, Justin Erlinson steps up. 0 for 1 on the day.
Number 16, Justin Erlinson.
And Helms with a nice pitch just on the outside of the plate there. Caught him looking. 0-1. And swung on for strike 2. Tanner Helms has really got these batters uncomfortable in the box. They're either looking or swinging at good pitches and just not making contact. That one swung on into shallow right, and under it is Rock Jordan for the 3rd out of the inning. 2 up is the bottom of the order here. Jackson Freed in the bottom of the 3rd. You're watching Mavericks baseball. Still no score.
Of State Farm Insurance.
And stepping up to the bat right now is number 16, Jackson Freed, to lead us off here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. And the first pitch.
Number 16, Jackson Freed. Sponsors in.
That one down and away from Freed for ball 2. That one grounded to the shortstop, Junior Furman, and he's going to play that at first. And Freed's out. And that brings up top of the order, number 9, David Salguero.
the order.
Yeah, I don't think he gets one. Yeah. I'm just gonna let the. But I have to make sure I can keep track of the stats because Greg. And Blake Rowlett steps up to bat. That one swung on. And it's into center field, and Blake Rowlett has himself a 2-out single.
2-out single by Blake Rowlett. Now up to bat. Number 31, Chris Caffery.
That one's great.
I know, the history's on. Thanks, Garth.
And Caffery ready for the 0-0 pitch, and that one's a little too low for a ball. And Caffery grounded that one to the pitcher, Scott, for the 3rd out of the inning. And due up for the Regina RedSox here in the top of the 4th will be Chase Nister. You're watching Mavericks Baseball. We'll be back right after this.
So the biggest problem right now is you can't do mic over music.
And that brings up Junior Furman to the plate as he sees the first pitch for a ball. Nope. What is my thing?
Where's that feeding back?
That's my thing.
Oh, you rewound it.
That's my. I forgot to mute my.
They hit it third right through his legs. That's what I marked it as a hit.
I marked that as a hit.
Right through his legs.
Well, I didn't. I wasn't really paying attention because me and Greg were having a chat, so I marked that as a hit on my thing.
Heads up, right side.
Yeah, because Tanner Helms 3 hits against. Next I have Tanner Helms with 3 hits against and only 1 error for each team. That one into right field, and Caleb Longley could have had that one. And it looks like things might go bad to worse as it's now 3-0.
Are you giving that a hit? Oh. That's a hit. Yeah. Another one.
Number 25, Phil Langlois.
Okay, kid. Yeah,
And looks like Coach Kyle Swanek is going to come out to talk to Tanner Helms, who's given up 3 runs so far in the top of the 4th inning here. We still have nobody out and runners at first and second. And up to the plate is Phil Langlois.
This is going to look better.
And that one hit to Rock Jordan 4-6-3 double play. And a much needed double play at that as the Mavericks get 2 outs there quick. And number 37, Griffin Keller steps up.
At the end of this, you want what? You bet.
That one's a ball.
Griffin Keller. Number 37, Griffin Keller.
And the 1-0 from Helms. That one swung on and just over him. And that's going to be into the gap. And that was a crazy attempt at a play from Louis Canjura. And that goes out of play. And we'll be back right after this. Would that be an error?
Is he advanced on that?
So advanced on the error, but it's a single. And Antonio Torres takes a big cut at that one as we resume play after the ball went out.
4 runs up 4 hits.
That one close on the inside. He didn't go, though. 2-0 now. And the 2-0 from Helms. That one swung on. That's going to be foul behind the Mavericks dugout. And that one hit into right center field. And that's going to be an RBI single for Antonio Torres. And the bleeding continues for the Mavericks as they've given up 5 runs in this top half of the inning. Top of the order now.
Number 16, Justin Erlinson.
And Justin Erlinson steps up. He's 0 for 2 on the day. That one close on the inside there on Erlinson. But nothing doing. That one a strike on the inside. Brought it back in. 1-1 now for Helms. So far to this point, Helms' next pitch will be his 55th pitch of the day. That one swung on, fouled, out of play behind the Red Sox dugout. 1-2 now for Helms. That one fouled off again. Keeping himself alive here with 1-2. That one grounded to Chris Caffery at third. And it's going to be thrown on to Blake Rowlett at first for the third out.
Looks like our promo team is down on the field.
We'll be back right after this.
Carrier race, dizzy back.
And stepping up now, Louis Canjura.
Number 4, Louis Canjura.
As he takes the first pitch for a ball. A nice base hit there from Louis Canjura to give himself a leadoff single.
Sorry, bottom 5 is the golf swing.
And that brings up Rock Jordan to the plate. He checks Canjura at first, but nothing doing.
Number 5, Rock Jordan.
I don't know why it's making that noise. That one in there on Rock Jordan. One and one now. And Rock Jordan fouls that one off. 1 and 2.
Getting it.
I'm getting a lot of static for some reason in between that dead space, so
That
something
was-
keeps going.
That was this cordless. So it's off.
But it's happening almost
That
every
one foul off.
It's happening almost every time.
That's because we had it turned up by accident. It's off. Yeah, we heard it too.
Oh, you can hear the static when it does too?
Yeah.
Okay.
That one outside on Jordan. 2 and 2 now. So far, at this point of the season, Jordan batting .318. Yeah. That one hit on. That's into the gap between first and second. And that's going to bring up Chris Rodriguez. Whoa. That had the F word in it.
Number 1, Chris Rodriguez.
And Chris Rodriguez steps up with runners at first and second and no out. I'm just trying to get the batting songs going. I have all of them pulled up now. And he steps off. Really taking his time here against Rodriguez with 2 base runners. Jordan Scott to this point in the day throwing 43 pitches. And that one's down and away, down and inside on Rodriguez. And Chris Rodriguez hits that one into the gap, and that's gonna bring Louis Canjura home. An RBI single for Chris Rodriguez.
Number 20.
And that's gonna bring up Frank Podkol. He's 0 for 1 on the day. That one down and away on Podkol. Oh, want to know. And Podkol hits that one. And that one gonna be a nice grab in right field by Jordan Schultz.
Up to bat, number 16, Jackson Freed.
And Jackson Freed steps up. And 2 big cuts there from Freed for 2 strikes. And strike 3. Struck out swinging there for Jackson Freed. And top of the order here for them.
David Salguero. No, it's not fixed. We're running off the laptop.
And that one's outside on Salguero.
That's your music. You're right.
I'm playing the songs they give me, but I'm making sure that they're good.
Yeah, we're screening them. Percy's doing all the music.
And the 1-1 pitch now from Jordan Scott. And swung on. Very weak swing there from David Salguero. I'm not sure if he was sure about that pitch. Sometimes the body control just goes for it anyway.
I think he was committed to that. I think he was looking for something totally different.
And swung on for strike 3.
That fourth inning is brought to you by Red Velvet Hair and Body Bar, official hair salon of the Medicine Hat Mavericks. Also, fans, if you want to get out your programs, if you have an autograph by number 31, Chris Caffery, on the RJ's Ice and Water.
We'll be back here for the top of the 5th inning.
$10 gift certificate from RJ's Ice and Water.
To lead us off will be number 13, Jordan Schultz. You're watching Medicine Mavericks baseball. Pitch there to Schultz.
My kid, I've been bugging him, and I asked him, I said, are you hungry? Because I'm dying. And he goes, no, I'm not hungry. He said, don't go away.
2-1 now count for Jordan Schultz. The 3-1 pitch from Tanner Helms. Swung on for strike 2. Has the count full now. That one swung on. Grounded to Rock Jordan. And the 4-3 out. Get us the first out here in the 5th inning. And stepping up now is Broderick Rockder.
Now up, number 12, Broderick Rodiker.
That one on the inside for a ball.
Do you have taken out to a ball game for the 7th?
I can look it up. That's premium, so we'll be good.
Okay. And substantial tire head to a YMCA or...
Sweet Caroline.
Yeah.
I wonder if we should do happy birthday for Canada.
If you want to.
That'd be good. Happy birthday, Canada.
Yeah, let's do that second, right after. Get everybody up for 7th inning stretch and you take out the ball game and then happy birthday, Canada.
That one swung on. That's going to be into the gap between short and third. And Broderick Rodecker has himself a single.
Number 9, Aiden Campbell.
And the first pitch to Aiden Campbell on the inside. That one high on Aiden Campbell, 2-0 now. So far at this point of the season, Aiden Campbell batting .303. And he's 1 for 2 on the day with a single and an RBI. That one close, could have been good there on the inside. Maybe just a little too high at the numbers there. 3-0 now. Swung on the 3-0, swings at the pitch right down the middle. That one in the dirt.
Night spear batter. Call John at Budget Blinds to book for the best blind date in town. Sponsored by Budget Blinds.
And tonight's beer batter, Derek Slate. If he strikes out, everybody here at Athletic Park gets $1 off beer for 5 minutes. And that one grounded straight to Blake Rowlett, and they're going to get the double. Nice play by Blake Rowlett to turn that into 2.
So 1-U and then hey parents, if your kids are 12 or under,
lead us off here in the bottom of
2017 Sobeys Mini Mavericks Club. They'll receive a Mini Maverick t-shirt and access to all regular season games. Middle of the 5th inning
will be Caleb Longley.
The official dentist and hygienist.
You're watching Mavericks baseball, and I'm Percy McDonald. We'll be back right after this. Back here for the bottom of the 5th inning.
Leading off, number 15, Caleb Longley.
And he said he went. Umpire said Longley came across the plate on that one on the half-hearted swing. And Longley, that one might be a blooper into right, and it will be. Caleb Longley has himself a leadoff single.
Number 8, Blake, roll it.
And Rolla takes that one, and that's going to be fielded by the shortstop, and he's going to have the out at second.
Number 31, Chris Caffery.
And Caffery swings down that one. That one's going to be a pass ball by the catcher, and Blake Rowlett's going to have second. So Blake Rowlett at second now with one out.
I knew what you were talking about.
And the catcher's going to consult the pitcher here as he has himself a base runner at second with one out. Chris Caffery, known for big hits so far this season, has 5 home runs.
Yeah, pro team is on the field. What's going on, ladies?
Three and one now for Chris Caffery. And Caffery hits that one. That's going to be popped up into foul territory right by first. And there's the first baseman for the out.
F03. We're at Louis Tanger.
Yep.
Number 4, Louis Tanjura. I was sitting here. That's what they were screwing around with earlier. When I came up, when we came up, I was plugged in with music.
Tanjura steps up here. And the first pitch he sees is in there for a strike. Second one in a very similar spot there for Jordan Scott, but he's not going to get that one. Maybe a little too low. 1-1. And that one played by the first baseman, and nice play to get the out.
Looks like the Mavericks promo team is back on the field. What's going on down there, ladies?
And to lead us off here in the bottom of, or top of the 6th will be Junior Furman. Yeah, I have the music, don't worry. We're back here for the top of the 6th inning. To lead us off here, number 34, Junior Furman.
Now up to bat, number 34, Junior Furman.
That one on the outside for Tanner Helms is in there for a strike. I'm going to turn down the cordless. We're getting feedback. No problem. And the 0-1 from Helms. That one popped up into short outfield under it, Rock Jordan, but Caleb Longley calls him off for the outs. And that brings up to bat Phil Langlois. So far 0 for 2 on the day.
Number 25, Phil Langlois.
Hit into a double play his last time at bat, as the first one is inside and low for a ball.
That's done. That's done. One of the Buddhas.
I went outside again, 3-0 now.
Squeezing them.
Check our tickets and it's like, oh my God.
That one in there for a strike. Has him top with 3-1 count now. With one out here in the top of the 6th inning. That one hit. Fielded by Rock Jordan, and he's going to have him at first.
Just a reminder, fans, get your 50-50 tickets. Make sure to get your 50-50 tickets, sponsored by Cameron J. Kemp Logs.
That brings up Griffin Keller. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Let's see what he could do here with 2 out and nobody on.
Okay. Number 37, Griffin Keller.
And Keller hits that one, and it's going to be into right field for a single. That brings up number 30, Anthony Torres, the catcher. He's 1 for 2 on the day with an RBI single.
Okay.
Should we redo that?
And the 0-0 here from Helms. Checks. And batter calls a timeout.
Number 30, Antonio Torres.
Swung on for strike one. Looked like he was swinging for the fences on that one. That one swung on, and it's going to be played by Blake Rallett at first for the third out.
All right, fans, it's time for tonight's jersey draw. And we're drawing for one of the camouflage jerseys tonight. And tonight's winner is Georgia Jean Kemp. You can pick up your jersey down at the souvenir stand. Go and see Ross down there, please.
And due up for us in the bottom of the 6th inning is number 5, Rock Jordan. We'll be back right after this.
Last call for 50-50s. Get your hands up high.
Now up, Rock Jordan to lead us off here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Off the bottom of the 6th inning, number 5, Rock Jordan.
And he takes the first pitch for a ball on the outside.
Okay, that's down, that's down. Oh, that's
And Rock Jordan has his hand up for a timeout, and the ump just didn't care there. Calls that one a strike. And swung on for strike 2. Way better.
Much smoother. Thanks, Percy. It's gotta be good. Greg hasn't been up there. It's gotta be better. Greg hasn't been up there. Checking.
That one grounded to the second baseman, and that's going to have Rock Jordan retired for the first out.
Now coming up to bat, number 1, Chris Rodriguez.
That brings up Chris Rodriguez as he swings the first pitch he sees for a foul ball straight to the backstop. That one in the dirt. 1-1 now.
This one?
And Rodriguez hits that one. That's going to be out of play behind our patio seating.
This one? Oh, happy birthday, Percy.
And swung on for strike 3.
Last call, 50-50s.
And that brings up number 20, Frank Podkul. 0 for 2 on the day.
Frank Podkul.
Podkul, last night's player of the game, as he takes the first pitch inside for a strike. And he hits that one. That's just flied out. Maybe a hopper there to the third, and he hits on to first for the out.
All right, fans, time to dig out those programs again. Looking for the Taco Time autograph program. If you have an autograph by number 23, Michael Cashew, on the Taco Time ad, you win a free combo meal, courtesy of Taco Time, Medicine Hat Mall, and Dunmore Road locations. Bring that winning ad to Brittany in the ticket office. To collect
And
your
due up here will be the top of the order for the Regina RedSox, Justin Erlinson. I'm Percy McDonald, and you're watching Medicine Hat Mavericks Baseball. We'll be back right after this.
Top of the order, 1, 2, 3, Erlinson, Schultz.
Lead us off here in the top of the 7th inning will be Justin Erlinson. He's 0 for 3 on the day so far.
Leading off the top of the 7th, number 16, Justin Erlinson.
And Helm's still in the game here for the Mavericks. The top of the 7th inning. 0-0 pitch. That one inside for a ball.
Heads up, right side.
And that gets a walk for Justin Erlinson to lead off the inning. And that brings up Jordan Schultz.
Number 13, Jordan Schultz.
That one up there, and that one gone. No doubt home run for Jordan Schultz. And that gives the Regina Red Sox a 7-1 lead. That brings up number 12, Broderick Rodeker. That one right down the middle. They want you to announce.
During the 7th inning.
And 2 strikes here to Roderick. One, 2. Last call for ice cream. Last call for ice cream.
Last call for ice cream.
And the 2-2 now for Rodeker. That one in the dirt. Nope. That's Will Zeibel.
Is it?
Yep. Will Zeibel. That one in the dirt for ball 4.
Got a couple of shows you want to get out tonight.
And it looks like this might be the end of...
Parents are here tonight. Welcome, Gail and Ernie. Also, we'd like to extend a warm welcome to Cindy and Tom visiting here from Perth, Australia on their honeymoon.
That's the end of the night for Tanner Helms. It looks like Will Zeibel is going to come into the game.
Okay, where's that pitching change? Promo ad. Ready for a change? This pitching change brought to you by Mr. Lube. Who's coming in with
Will Zeibel. We'll be back right after this pitching change. And we're back here after the pitching change. Will Zeibel into the game for the Mavericks after Tanner Helms gives up 7 runs in 6 innings.
Again, this pitching change brought to you by Mr. Lube. Ready for a change?
And that brings up to bat Aiden Campbell. Last time at bat he was walked. He's 1 for 2 on the day with an RBI single.
Number 9, Aiden Campbell.
Runner at first here with no out. That went a little high on Campbell for a ball. That one popped up. Looks like it's going to be behind the grandstand. Actually, a fan caught it there in the top row. Nice catch. 1-1 now for Aiden Campbell.
Reminder, take any foul balls you get to the souvenir booth on the concourse. Keyed up for middle of 7th.
What do you see?
Take me out, and I guess we'll do happy birthday.
And Will Zeibel sits down Aiden Campbell.
tonight's beer batter brought to you by Budget Lines. Call Dan at Budget Lines to book the best blind date in town. Number 8, Derek Slate.
And Derek Slade steps up to bat. Tonight's beer batter, if he strikes out, $1 off beer. And that first pitch to him is 1/3 of the way there.
I was waiting for one.
And that one deep into foul territory. Watch out there, Mavericks bullpen. And just away from it.
2/3 of the way there.
2/3 of the way there now. One more strike, and every fan over the age of 18 here at Athletic Park gets $1 off beer.
That's 2 strikes on tonight's beer batter.
I didn't want coffee. What? I didn't want coffee. Oh, I don't want nothing. Think so.
And strike 3.
That's $1 off for
5 minutes.
that's strike 3. That's $1 off beer for the next 5 minutes.
And that brings up number 34, Junior Furman.
Number 34, Junior Furman.
And that one's outside for ball
Now
1.
8:52 if you're going for beer. You got 5 minutes.
And he checks at first, but nothing doing there for Will Zeibel. That one in there. One and one now for Zeibel. And swung on. And the 1-2 with 2 out. Swung on for strike 3. And now we'll take a break here for the 7th inning stretch. Up next will be Jackson Freed. You're watching Medicine Hat Mavericks baseball.
All right, fans, you know what happens in the middle of the 7th inning. Everybody up now.
Lead us off in the bottom of the 7th inning. I couldn't find him. First one started.
We did it. Fans got up, sang happy birthday. What more can we do?
Obviously a little rowdy today. That one's a single for Freed.
Leadoff single for Freed brings up number 9, David Salguero. You guys want that?
And David Salguero steps up. He's 0 for 3 on the day. That one's a little high. 1-0.
Wait for it. Wait for the coin to come back.
2-1 now to Salguero. And Salguero rips that one down the line. That's going to be fair. That's deep in the corner. And Jackson Freed rounding third, blowing that stop sign, but he's going to be safe.
You have cold as ice or hit the road? You better need music.
And that brings up Caleb Longley after the RBI double from Salguero.
Now up to bat, number 15, Caleb Longley.
Longley so far 1 for 3 on the day with a single. Got out on the fielder's choice. That one down the middle for a strike.
Are they worried about him at all?
So far to this point in the game, Jordan Scott in the bottom of the 7th have pitched 88 pitches. That one on the inside for ball 1. And the 1-2 here now after Caleb Longley steps back into the box. Longley rips that one. That's a deep fly ball into left field, and that's going to be played by the left fielder for the second out. Sorry, for the first out. And Rowlett steps into the batter's box, takes the first pitch for a ball. And Rowlett hits that one. That's grounded to the shortstop. And that's just going to be a routine out at first. That's going to advance Salguero to third.
Number 31, Chris Caffery. Shot in, went out.
And Caffery rips that one, but that's going to be fouled down the right field line for strike one.
That would have been funny. Hits it off his knee and gets mad, slams the bat into his toe. He crippled himself completely.
That one going to hit Caffery. And that's going to bring up number 4, Louis Canjura.
Number 4, Louis Canjura. Awesome, Percy.
That one swung on for strike one. That one on the outside. It's going to be 1-1, even up in the count now. Louis Canjura today 1 for 3 with a single, scored on his time on base, and currently to this point in the season still batting .322. Canjura, one of the top hitters on this team, currently second on the team in hits. With 30. And Canjura hits that one foul and out of play for strike two. And this is the kind of guy you want in this situation. The Long Beach native really knows how to swing the ball with guys on base. And he's still going to get him at second despite the bad bounce into his glove.
Looks like our Medicine Hat Mavericks promo team is taking the field again. What's going on down there, ladies?
Yeah, no. It's when you're doing everything so fast. I'm like doing this. I'm trying to say stuff. We're back here, and now in the game for the Medicine Mavericks, Tyler Skinner pitching as the first pitch he throws in the dirt for a ball. Skinner from Dos Palos, California.
Flew up for the game today. Flew up for the game today. That's why he can't pitch his arms are tired. Flew in today.
That one hit up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit for Phil Langlos, sorry.
Now up to bat, number 37, Griffin Keller.
And Griffin Keller steps up to bat now. He's currently 2 for 3 on the day.
Apparently 2 for 3. Can we say?
You know what, you guys? I get frustrated very easily, and Garth knows this, so like.
I was going to give that a ball and it was a pitch to the first base.
Another line shot.
And another single there for the Regina RedSox.
That guy's warming up. Number 30, Antonio Torres.
And number 30, Anthony Torres, steps in with runners at first and second base. And he squares for the bunt, pulls back, but it's still going to be a strike. And squares up for a bunt again there. And Jackson Free picks that one out of the dirt, goes for the tag, but it's still going to be a foul ball.
Those are good heads of play.
A one swung on for strike 3. First out of the inning, and that brings up top of the order Justin Erlandson.
Number 16, Justin Erlandson.
And the first pitch to Erlandson, right down the middle from pitcher Tyler Skinner. And that one hits him right on the noggin. And he's going to get first base.
This is juice. Noggin knockout. Just make it up. Yeah. All right. Number 13, Jordan Schultz.
And Jordan Schultz steps up.
Cole Masick. Masick? Masick. Masick?
Last call for Barb will be at the top of the pack.
And that one just getting bad there for Tyler Skinner as that pitch gets past the catcher and brings in the run.
He's got an RBI.
If you just tuned into our broadcast, Medicine Mavericks are currently losing to the Regina RedSox 8-2.
Tuning in now, you're
Last call for concession.
okay. Just concession.
Fouls that one off, bringing the count to full count.
And a reminder that the camo jerseys are still available down at the souvenir stand.
And the full count pitch here from Tyler Skinner with one out. That one gets away from Freed on the walk, and that's going to bring home another run. It's now 9-2 for the Red Sox.
Yeah. A little bit wild. We'll make it all in.
And a new pitcher coming in here for the Mavericks. And Tyler Skinner will stay in the game here with runners at the corners and 1 out. And the first pitch in there might have looked good, but a little too low for ball 1 on Broderick Rogder. That one hit up the middle into shallow center field. That's just going to be an RBI single.
Number 9, Aiden Campbell.
And runners at first and second here brings up number 9, Aiden Campbell. As we now have a 10-2 game. And that's going to hit Aiden Campbell. And it looks like this might be the end of the night for Tyler Skinner. That's going to bring in number 28, Cole Masick.
Now enter the Medicine Hat Mavericks, number 28, Cole Masick. This pitching change brought to you by Mr. Lou. Ready for a change, Mr. Lou.
We'll be back right after this pitching change.
All right, fans,
Now
take out
pitching
your
Cole
50-50
Masick.
tickets. We're going to be calling that right away.
We're back here after this Mavericks pitching change. Now into the game, Cole Masick.
Next spear batter, number 8, Garrett Slate.
And tonight's beer batter, Derek Slate, up to bat. He's 1 for 4 on the day with 1 single.
And a strikeout last at bat.
Struck out his last at bat. And that one's popped up into left center field.
Tagging up.
And tagging up is the runner at third. And Jordan Schultz is going to score on the sac fly.
Number 34, Junior Furman.
Runners at first and second now for Junior Furman. And that one's in the dirt. Another one low for Cole Masick. The 2-0 pitch from Cole Masick. That one outside. And the ball past the catcher is going to advance the runners to third and second now. The 3-0 count now. That one's in the dirt for a walk, and that's going to load the bases now for Cole Masick.
Number 25, Phil Langlaw.
And the first pitch to Phil Langlaw. There for our strike. Bases loaded here with 2 out. The 0-1 pitch from Masick in the dirt. Blocked by Freed behind the plate. Nice save there, preventing another passed ball.
1,000, oh, you got the attendance? 1,079.
That one fouled off. That one a little too high. Now we have ourselves bases loaded with a 3-2 count full with 2 out. Expect all 3 runners to be going. That one swung on. That's into the right center field. That's going to bring home Rodacker, Campbell, and Furman. As they now have a 14-2 lead.
Number 37, Griffin Keller.
And Griffin Keller steps up here with a runner at second and 2 out. That one in the dirt again for Masick. Just can't control that pitch down the middle. That one popped up behind the catcher. Jackson Freed going for it. And nice catch by the backstop for the out. That's going to end our inning.
Time to recognize some Maverick sponsors again. Tonight's sponsor, Medicine.
To lead us off here in the bottom of the 8th will be number 5, Rock Jordan.
Middle of the 8th inning.
You're watching Medicine at Mavericks Baseball, and we'll be back right after this.
Alberta's only authorized Xerox sales agency. And has been setting the pace.
Now up to bat, number 5, Rock Jordan, to lead us off here in the bottom of the 8th.
Number 5, Rock Jordan.
That one swung on for strike 1.
Heads up.
So close to hitting my wife. I didn't miss. You see what they're sitting, right?
No.
My son and wife were sitting right on that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
How did that miss her? I didn't have the remote on quick enough.
And the 1-2. Close, but not happening there. It's going to be 2-2. And Rock Jordan thinks about going around, but good thing he didn't, as he brings his count to full. And he's going to get walked there down to first.
That leadoff walk to Rock Jordan brings up number 1, Chris Rodriguez.
And Chris Rodriguez steps up. He's 2 for 3 on the day with 2 singles. That one into shallow center, and the center fielder, Justin Erlinson, in on that one. And that's going to bring up Frank Podkol.
Number 20, Frank Podkol.
And Podkol receives the 0-0 pitch on the outside for a strike. That one swung on. That's going to be fouled out of play behind the Red Sox dugout. And Podkol hits that one. 6-3 double play. And the Red Sox have themselves out of the inning.
That bottom of the 8th inning was brought to you by Groves Roofing. Big league service when it comes to all of your exterior renovation needs. Last call for bar.
Everybody needs a couple of beers.
There's still a few of those camouflage jerseys available still downstairs in your souvenir booth. If you're heading out that way, stop by and have a look.
23.
Get your change? Cashew? Michael Cashew? Get your change? Bam, bam, bam.
They do that in stance games all the time.
Hey fans, check out Mac Design on Facebook and enter to win some Mav swag.
New pitcher here for the Mavericks, Michael Cashew in the game.
With the hashtag Mac Design Minor Coach Night. Also fans, we'd like to thank our neighbors, Temple Fitness. They offer private training, group classes, and a 24-hour open membership. Stop in and visit them right across the parking lot or check them out online.
And Michael Cashew choosing California Girls as his song to warm up to.
Another Mavericks pitching change. Now in number 23, Michael Cashew.
From Anaheim, California. That's the reason why, the irony behind California Girls.
Knock back. Number 30, Antonio Torres.
Anthony Torres steps up to bat. As Cashew's first pitch to Torres is a ball.
Your birthday?
I don't know. No, if it was my birthday or Father's Day, they wouldn't be here today. If it's Canada Day, they'll show up. My whole damn family there. Brother-in-law, sister-in-law, both my boys and my wife.
That one swung on into right field, and that's just going to be over Caleb Longley's head. And Antonio Torres has himself a leadoff double.
Is he 3 for 4 tonight or 3 for? Top of the order, number 16, Justin Burlinson.
He's two for 5 for me.
Thanks.
Pretty bad when your batter's batted 5 times.
That one into center field. Salguero under it. And Torres is going to tag up, but he's not going to think about going to third. Nice throw there from Salguero.
Yeah. Could be tagging him in.
14 to the next one. Number 13, Jordan Schultz.
And Jordan Schultz steps up. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Walked twice, homered in the 7th. That one outside for a ball.
You would think this strike zone would be way bigger.
Hey, John must have both done it. I missed that. Must be too close to the middle. It's a good thing. Oh, that must have been too close to the middle.
I went in the dirt again. 3-0. That's going to be a walk for Schultz.
One away, that brings up number 12, Roddicker.
And Broderick Roddicker in. That one on the inside. Called a strike. Runners at first and second here with 1 out for Michael Cashew. That one into left field. Chris Rodriguez, that one just dropping in front of him. But they're going to get him at third. Nice throw.
It's 14-2 going with this. You're out.
Exactly what he said. Number 9, Aiden Campbell.
Aiden Campbell steps in.
Can't just let a good song play.
Yeah, we could. The batters could.
That one popped up into center field. And Salguero is under it for the third out. And to lead us off here in the bottom of the 9th inning will be Jackson Freed. You're watching Mavericks Baseball. We'll be back right after this. To lead us off here in the bottom of the 9th will be catcher Jackson Freed.
Number 16, Jackson Freed.
That one hit to the third baseman, and just a routine 5-3 out there on the first pitch in the 9th from Magstad. Pitching for the Regina RedSox here. Closing out the game, but will not get the save as it is a 14-2 lead for the RedSox.
Number 9, David Salguero.
David Salguero comes in.
Still got to show something. There it is.
And hits that one into left field.
Tied up, though.
Should I say it?
Experience?
And has himself a single.
It was bad last year.
Mercy, every time it's an extra inning, these guys are really killing it. Number 15, Caleb Longley.
And Longley hits that one. 4-6-3 double play to end the ball game. Winning pitcher for this game is number 6, Jordan Scott, getting the loss, number 30, Tanner Helms.
Just a reminder, fans,
Tomorrow's game versus Regina back here in Medicine Hat at 2:05. Make sure you turn into our live stream. I'm Percy McDonald, and thank you for watching Medicine Hat Mavericks Baseball.
Also, a special request from
We'll be
players.
back tomorrow.
Ones that clean this facility, please remember to take your garbage with you